coming to you live from the beautiful Soirée Lounge. This is Chris here. I'm gonna give you another tour down the memory lane, if you would, because it's part 2 of our interview, and I'm here with Don Soirée himself once again. Don, how you doing today, sir? If they even let you get a word in.
I gotta get the fans. Ladies, just a second. I love you too. I love you.
All right, Don. So we had a really multi-part question for you, but I think we were taking calls from the line. Are we taking calls right now, Don?
The other question is, you want a drink? Come on, man.
Of course, man.
You got your Nintendo cup in here. Better finish that glass, kid.
That'll put some hair on your chest.
Oh yeah. So, what we got?
Okay, so the question was, like I said, we are taking calls, so I'm gonna take.
Other guys like you don't prove anything.
Hello. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is the Don Soirée Lounge, and did you have a question for us? Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good one. I'll be sure to give it to him. All right. So the question was, are you Don? Well, it's not are you. What is the difference between having it and not having it? That was the exact question.
By it, are you referring to the it factor?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The it factor, or at least that's what I believe your family's referring to.
It's a very good question, because the concept of having the it factor, is something that has been in the entertainment and the sports business ever since they've been created. Now, when we talk about sports entertainment in particular, there's been plenty of people who claim that they have it, that they have that intangible, that one characteristic that sets them apart from the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Now, a lot of people claim to have it, and I'm gonna name a few of these people that I've seen that do have it. The Fabulous Freebirds back in the 1980s, killing it. With a definition of swagger. If I was in the 1980s, I probably would have been the 4th member of the Fabulous Freebirds.
I can totally see that.
You can see that, right?
I can see it.
Nature Boy Ric Flair, 16-time world champion. If I was around in the 80s, if I was in Jim Crockett Promotions, you're damn right, I would have been his right-hand man.
I should see that.
Fast forward a little bit, late 90s, you got the Y2J problem. Chris Jericho swoons in 1999 to save the WWE because he has and always will have the it factor. If I was around in 99 also, The Rock wouldn't have been known as the most electrifying man in all of sports entertainment, with all due respect to Dwayne Johnson. Don Soirée is the new electrifier around here. So to answer the question, the it factor is just that characteristic, that one trait or 2 traits that you have that people just feel that they need to have in their presence, that they need to have in their life. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to pro wrestling, the audience is going to feel that they need me. They don't just want me, they need me in their presence. Professional wrestling will need Don Soirée. So my goal is, when I make my mark on the independent circuit, it will no longer be known as the independent circuit. This will be known as the dependent on Don Soirée circuit. And this is all due respect to all the athletes out there. There's plenty of guys killing it in the ring, outside of the ring, so on and so forth. But they're not me. You can't make this up. I am the curator of charisma.
There's only one Don Soirée.
There's only one. and I'm glad you know it. So, I mean, all I can say is, like, if I can just quote my good buddy Drake, you either got it or you ain't. The theory's brilliant, and whatever it is I got, they want it.
Well, as we know, the fans clearly do want it. So, the second, well, like I said at the beginning of the video, we had another question for you, but it's kind of a two-part question. The question is, Don, so you've been training for a little over a year now, and
Just correct you for a second.
oh, I'm sorry.
I've been training for about 8.5 months.
Okay.
Hasn't hit a year yet.
Okay. Yes, sir. 8 months, right? Fans want to know why it is that you haven't wrestled yet. And that's just, like I said, part one of the question. If you want to go ahead and answer that.
Let me answer part one. Don Soirée has not made a debut in professional wrestling yet because as great as I look, as great as I am as a human being in general, like most people who start a new venture, I absolutely sucked at wrestling. I didn't see that coming. I thought I was gonna step in that ring, get in there, do some whatever flips all over the place, some Hurricane Ranas, Northern Lights suplex, Hulk Hogan like leg drops. Nope. I was struggling just to get in the ring. No, not really. But you get the point. I'm not a natural. I had to pick up on things. First few months of my training were so-so, not the best. There was a lot of hard times, a lot of failures, lots of trials and error. But I think I'm starting to pick up my stride, you know? I'm getting there. So just like in any sport, in any venture, practice makes progress. And eventually, it can make perfection. That's why I haven't had my match yet. That's why I haven't debuted yet, because I personally don't think that I'm there yet. Yet. But you're damn right, I will be. No need to rush the process.
That goes a little bit into my next question. The fans want to know also why, since you haven't had your debut yet, why are you so confident in your abilities?
I mean, should I wait to get confidence? Why do I need to have a match to give myself confidence? It doesn't make any sense, because if I wait until I get into the ring to just automatically have confidence, it's like that, it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna piss myself. And Don Soirée doesn't piss himself. Kid Soirée didn't piss himself either. You know, so I'm not gonna wait until I have a match to have some confidence. You hear the way I speak? Does anybody else speak as articulate and eloquent as I? Does anybody else's words hook you to the point that you just have to stay and see and hear every single thing that I'm going to do and that I'm going to say? Because if I don't have confidence in myself, who will? Who will? So I'm starting now. The confidence starts now. My physique, how I speak, how I walk, how I talk, how I dress. And speaking of which, I am the new definition of survival of the fittest. It's not that nonsense about, adapting, blah, blah, blah. No, it's about being the most fit, having the best fit, and having the it factor. That's why I'm confident in myself, because anything I do, I know I'm gonna do well in. It may not happen immediately, but when it's all said and done, soiree season will be upon everybody. And unlike spring, summer, fall, winter, soiree season is year round. So if anybody disagrees, they better get right or get left behind, because we're all in the midst of the dawn of the dawn.